What is going on? I'm Zedmont. We have to go update that creator boost because it's annoying and has to be fixed every 5 seconds or so. No videos on the weekend for me. Also, not a lot of attacks on the weekend for me. My accounts were at 4 out of 4 chests, just not attacking. And then coming back and getting chests and not thinking. If you've been following me for a little while, you'll recognize this base has been here for a long while. I've been trying to figure out what the heck I want to do. I mean, I got one win, 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Otherwise, I've been slow. 213's not bad, but just not quick. Also, this base just not working anymore. And part of the reason for that, of course, is I've got 235 frickin' tokens. So, weird spot for me. I don't want to play Seekers on this account. I don't know why. I don't have a good reason for it. I just don't. My other account is about to make diamond using Seekers, so I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if you guys can explain it. I'm a pretty good Seeker player. I just don't want to do it, which means going to 7 engine rooms, not really going to happen for me. So I'm going to spend some tokens, and I'm going to regret doing this. But we're going to go get that third shock launcher. I'm going to go get that rocket launcher right there. We are going to max those rocket launchers. We are going to make sure that our shock launchers are maxed. This hurts. I am going to go get those boom mines, and we are going to build ourselves a defensive base. I am probably going to have to go get Kavan as well. Also, probably need to go get that shock blaster. We'll see. It's a weird state. I can't really describe why I'm hesitant to go 7 engine rooms. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all, to be completely honest. But just not feeling it for whatever reason. My other account might go to 7 engine rooms. Maybe. We'll have to see if I even can get the keys on that account or not. That account just unlocked heavy choppas, by the way. So all of a sudden, Seekers become a lot more usable when you actually have heavy choppas. Now, I don't have the Doom Cannon, which means I probably am going to have to convert. Where even is the Doom Cannon? Is it there? Doom Cannon is past Kavan, so do I even have the tokens to go get that? I'm going to guess not at the second, but we're doing it. You know what? We'll do it right here, right now. We'll get that. I hate this. This is part of the thing about Warships for me is all of a sudden the weekend hits and then my brain turns off and then you lose all momentum. So fully and completely my fault, but man, would love to hear you guys' thought process. Do you think I'm insane? Do you think that it's dumb to now all of a sudden go all of this time without Kavan and without the Doom Cannon and then go back and get them? I am 1,000% in belief that I should have spent these tokens a long time ago. Doing it now just comes across as moronic, to be completely honest. But we're going to throw down our mortars. By the way, I am copying Kron Howard's base. Made it into legendary at the 6 engine room level, which is super impressive. Probably too late for me to do that. Also, the amount of gameplay. I don't know if you guys have monitored how many games people have been playing, but the numbers are staggering this season. I think this season more than any other season, which is part of the reason why I'm struggling a little bit as far as coming up with what the heck I want to do. You know what? I am not going to build this base with you guys right now. I am going to pause. I'll come back with some more stuff, and then we'll carry the heck onwards. Okay, there are all of the buildings. Definitely lots of work ahead of us. What is that? 47 mines need to be placed. This is feeling like a spontaneous decision that I probably should not have jumped to, but it's too late now. You cannot unspend keys. Would love to have an opportunity to spend diamonds to have a certain number of undos or something like that. Not exactly sure what that would look like in reality, but it's easy to suggest ideas and then have zero technical idea of how to actually implement them. So that's what we're going to do for the moment. Definitely need to get these mines into the right locations. Then I will come back and we'll talk about what the heck I've just done. Okay, there she blows. Now, one important distinction back here in the middle of that, there is supposed to be a microwaver, but I don't have the keys. Should have those very, very soon. My attacks have been super, super mediocre, so really, really hoping that my base is going to stand on its head. I also probably need to go back and get riflemen simply because we've got Kavan now, so might as well. But we're not going to do that quite yet because, my goodness. Okay, let's see. This person almost definitely has the Seekers, you have to assume, maybe, but you know what? We're going to go back to old school. My attacks, I'm just going to go super, super, super crazy, crazy simple. Not having barrage is also a bit of a sticking point, so not super duper stoked on that. Sorry, not having artillery. Again, brain not functioning at full level. Wife very, very sick all night last night, so brain not at peak occupancy at the moment. Speaking of not at peak occupancy, we are going to hit that. All of our bombardiers went to the left, which means that all of a sudden that critter launcher is going to be more of an issue. If you have bombardiers, critter launchers, not much of an issue, and so that is why I threw that barrage on that right-hand side. We are going to hit a bunch of mines as a result. Just need to plan for that sooner rather than later. So I'm going to throw this barrage about here. You also might have noticed that I did not put out my statue or my trophy or my whatever the heck. So gonna probably do that very, very soon as well. Simply because it can help a little teeny tiny bit. This is not what I was hoping to have happen right now. I'm really, really hoping that our base is going to stand up because this attack is beyond mediocre. I am almost tempted not to include it in the video because we just screwed up so badly, but I think we can still get in and amongst the things if I get some shocks out fairly soon. I don't mind if those heavy choppas explode. If they explode, it actually kind of does us a little bit of a favor because they're going to get us more heavies, but our bombardiers are coming in behind and we're going to end up with like a 2-minute time or something. Nothing terribly quick, nothing terribly slow. We're going to flare in about 3, 2, 1 now simply because that thing's going down and then out come the barrages. Yeah. Are we going to win? Maybe, but it's not going to be a super duper successful win if that's even a thing. Come on, base. Come on, base. What do you got for us? What is our benchmark time? We lost. Of course we lost. I told you we lost. I'm not even going to finish the sad trombone. That's not even worth a full bone right there. I'm not going to look at the replays. We're just going to keep pressing forwards. At least 206. I mean, I can get 206 fairly consistently. They have 1, 2 shock launchers. We've got 3 shock launchers. Was kind of hoping for a little bit more oomph. We did not upgrade Kavan yet, I don't think. Did we? What level? Nope, second win. So we're going to leave Kavan in the paddock? Is that the word I'm looking for? And we're just going to go heavy choppa, and then we're going to drop all of these ladies over in here. And hoping to clear along that right-hand wall is my general plan at the moment. We're going to not deal with critter launchers, which is probably silly because we do have laser rangers. And then we're going to get over into here with battle orders. And of course, we didn't get enough damage on that engine room, which is going to make things a little bit less than ideal. Probably should have flared the actual rocket launcher so some of our troops stayed in behind, but again, not making good decisions so far. I think artillery is going to be highest on my list at the moment because watching myself use like 16 GBE to clear one mine is incredibly frustrating. So I think that is where my next step is going to go. Speaking of next step, let's get rid of all of those vital mines over in there. Our troops need a little bit of a split. Not much of a split, just a little split right about there. Getting some laser rangers onto that right there. Critter launcher. Come on, Critter Launcher. Off you go. Opponent has retreated. Okay, suddenly things are looking much better. Now we just need some of those laser rangers to turn around and we can just cruise on into that good night. I think that's like Shakespeare or something. Again, totally and utterly lost at the moment. Let's go down. And also, just being able to throw critters out there. Like, I have so many wants and needs right now on the offensive side. So the fact that we can't throw critters and then run away from an engine room, have to use barrage instead of using artillery on an engine room. And we are still ending up at 2 minutes exactly. So 2 attacks, both of them 2 minutes. One of them standing up. At least we got our first win of the day, the first win of almost the entire log. Whew, things are not looking promising, but we're only a couple keys away from that microwave at the back, and we've got 1 million tokens, which we should probably use. You know what? Let's give Kavan a shot. He is going to bring back level 1. Actually, I'm going to leave him right there. We're going to try and save some tokens because we've got all of the second wins that we need. And I know I've got to get artillery and or riflemen still. So we're still saving even though we're at the late 6 engine room level. What do you got back there? 3 shock launchers, which I'm going to mix in a couple bombardiers because I don't... Actually, you know what? Let's try Kavan. I have not used Kavan yet. We unlocked him. We might as well use him. 1 over here, 1 over here, 1, 2, 3, Kavan. This is not starting out super duper bright because I dropped all of my heavy choppas on that left-hand side, which was not what I was hoping to do at all. Like I said, making mistakes, making many, there we go, saved by that choppa coming over. That will likely solve this attack, saving us all sorts of stuff. Need my riflemen, need to get those riflemen probably next. I'm probably going to lean towards offensive simply because that microwaver is only really going to stop good Seeker players, and I don't know how many of those are left at rank 21 to be completely honest. So we will just keep on cruising in, keep on pumping out those low level riflemen. Dumb. I think I even had I'm almost like 99% certain we had the tokens for low level riflemen too. So whew, it's been a long weekend, my friends. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. I was considering not uploading this video until Tuesday morning, but if it's gonna help anyone out there, I figured I'd release it Monday night. I am fully aware that I will get fewer views by releasing it Monday night. But we're going to be okay with that simply because it might provide some value for some of you to figure it out. I know a bunch of you have been saying like, yo, Zed, what's your plan? What's next? What should we do? And this kind of just lets you know that I don't really have a plan and we're just going to keep pressing on forward and dig in a little bit all at the same time. Weird situation. Look at this. We're going to get a faster time. Finally, maybe? Come on. If this is 2 minutes exact... Oh, there we go. 2 minutes, 4 seconds. We improved. Come on. Sped us up a little tiny bit. Is it enough for the win? Come on. It is. So, pleasantly surprised. Going to get back into 22 at some point here. Really should have done this a long time ago. So if you're sitting on some tokens, go spend them. Get them spent. Get yourself some more stuff. Those riflemen right there, we're going to speed up even more. I hate having 2 heroes, especially when Kavan was so optional. But sometimes these things just have to be done. And now do I have enough tokens to also? Come on. Yes, we do. So perfect case scenario there. I'm probably going to go for critters next. I feel like critters might be somewhat better than artillery. Do consider subscribing to see that mess, though. Again, I hate the fact that I didn't spend these tokens earlier. And then even with spending the tokens, I didn't get all the stuff that I wanted right away. So, indecision. I was doing so well on Friday and then got busy and life took over, and then the wheels just fell off, like full on fell off. So let's get some of these guys over here. Do I have anything over here? No, I got nothing over here. We are going to send our good friend Kavan off to that right-hand side. Also going to get some rifle dudes out first. I want some riflemen out in the streets. Need to get a shock on about there because I don't want to deal with any of the things. And now, that heavy is getting... Okay, there we go. Getting all of our dudes among the things as our opponent is looking at all of our mines and all of our things that are back in that back left-hand corner. And they probably just changed off Seekers is what my hope is. We'll find out, though. Just completely and utterly making things up as we go along. It's an uncomfortable spot. By the way, my other account, my locked 4-engine room account is sitting at almost diamond. I am starting and stopping matchmaking every 4 seconds simply because I really, really want to make diamond at the 4-engine room level. I don't know that it's actually possible or not, but that is what I'm trying my darndest to do. If I can pull it off, I will be super duper stoked. Just don't know if it's actually possible at this point or not, as we needed to get another shock on that critter launcher. I told you, I am way, way, way too afraid of critter launchers, but I'm kind of okay with that at the same time. So getting all of our stuff in, we have no idea if we are ahead or behind because our opponent started so much later than us. Also had 73 gunboat energy at the end there. So if I lose, it's all on me for not managing my gunboat energy terribly well. Let's see what I Control X has to say. Rocket launchers doing not much. Rocket launchers, every time I max rocket launchers, I kind of question as to why the heck that's happening. There we go. I think, I'm going to guess my time was 2 minutes and 9 seconds, because we're ever so slightly faster, I feel like. They've got Kavan, they've got Riflemen. I probably should just try Kavan and all Laser Rangers with 2 heavy choppas and then just lots and lots of Riflemen. Come on, shock launchers. Come on, critter launchers. Slow these puppies down. We're looking like we might be on the right track to getting back in 22. Maybe you guys aren't in gold yet. In diamond yet. Maybe you're not consistently in diamond. Hopefully this helps someone out. Do let me know in the comments if this has helped, if this has been entertaining. I never really know where these videos are going to fall. I just kind of make them because they make me happy. I like talking to you guys, even if you're not talking back in live times. So now, do I start saving for that next engine room? If we're going... was it 25 keys at a time? 25 keys at a time. We need approximately, 6 chests? Somewhere in that neighborhood, which is going to put us at 48 hours maybe, with 6 days left. Don't know. Probably not. Probably not going to go 7 engine rooms in this account. Also likely that I might park this account at some point in the near future, but let's just see what time we were sitting at there. 211. So we started at 2, and then 2, and then 204, and now 211. So slowly but surely making progress. We're going to give all of that progress to ourselves, not going to let that base have any of our accomplishments. Maybe the bases are getting worse. I don't know. Let's get back into 22, and then I can get back to all of... My boss is on vacation right now, and so I'm doing his job, my job, and a whole bunch of other jobs, which is less than ideal. But these things do happen. There, and then there, and then there, and then there. And now I'm going to second wind early. We are going to second wind all of the things because I want to get some rifles out there because our rifles are fairly strong. And then second winding way, way, way more than I probably should. And I'm kind of okay with that because look how many riflemen we've got out and about amongst our crew. Way too many second winds. And by the way, you can delay drop Kavan. Delay dropping Kavan. There is a bunch of value in that. But because this base is so darn wide, I don't really see a whole lot of benefit in that. And Kavan is way over on the right-hand side, so hopefully we can get some mines cleared. I probably should be clearing a few more mines based on how many troops I am seeing dying. Also, I have completely given up barraging the obvious spots, and we're just going to let Kavan and the heavies and things go clear all of the mines. And then hopefully Kavan and the gang can get in and amongst the stuff. So, yeah, it's just gong show at this point. Again, this time should be ever so slightly faster. This person had all their critter launchers up the front, so we should be able to get... Can we throw a flare there? Nope, not quite. So now we just need our laser rangers to take a right-hand turn instead of a left-hand turn, which of course they didn't do. And we'll throw a shock about there. And I think we're going to lose. It looks not positive. Our time is going to go in the wrong direction, and I can't flare that engine room. I don't think we spent this much time blabbering, so we are done like dinner. I told you we were going to get into 22, and then I lied to you. We are not going to get into 22 because my time went downwards. Worst time of the day on what I thought was going to be the easiest base, too. I'm kind of surprised by that. Probably, you know what, let's watch the two brothers tacos just to see what the heck they're doing. Man, that log's starting to look a little bit better, though. If we just, like, scroll that down, like, just keep dragging it down, it might look a little bit better. Let's see what two bros tacos are doing. What are you bringing in? 4 boats, heavy choppas, 4 boats, laser rangers, and then just walking through. Very, very interesting. Maybe I shouldn't be dropping all of the riflemen so early. Maybe. We're gonna keep digging at this. I am confident that I can get back into 22. My goal right now is probably 23 and a half, simply because we're just gonna do what Two Brothers Tacos did. We're gonna go 1-2, 1-2, and then laser rangers about there, and we're gonna hold Kavan because I am a little bit concerned about Kavan doing useful things and or dying. My number one concern right now is Kavan dying because he has a tendency to do these things. So now that we've got some mines cleared, we should, in theory, be able to get all of these ladies still alive. There we go. So Kavan doing good things on this right-hand side. That left-hand side is kind of fending for itself. Don't have med kits either, which is going to make that left-hand side a world of pain. Shocking a rocket launcher seems so backwards, but we're going to do it anyways. Would love to throw critters on that back right area, but not having critters sort of limits that. Now, I'm pretty sure I also have some tokens that I should be spending right now, but we haven't done that either. Why I'm shocking those back couple buildings, I don't really know, because our troops are going to head there anyways. And now, finally, as we get into the underneath that rocket launcher, we can get some shocks going on that critter launcher. Again, I shock critter launchers probably way more than I need to, but that's my prerogative, and I'm sticking to it. So, maybe we're going to be about the same amount of speed, it feels like. I don't feel like we're going to be a heck of a lot faster, simply because we've lost a lot of laser rangers along this walk, and I am so sick and tired of Sky Shields. I really hope that next season does not have a single Sky Shield in it, because it just feels like all of my troops are just being melted underneath every single Sky Shield. Which again comes back to me probably wanting to get artillery so that I could get all of my troops underneath that Sky Shield by barting it out, but not having the GBE to do it at the moment has been driving me insane as our attack gets even slower. Yeah, I think artillery is the answer. Red Devil, by the way, if we look at the global leaderboard, Is it still? Is it still? Nope. There was a name that I didn't recognize. Did they change their name or go away, or am I completely lost? Did we win? Yeah! Okay, so kind of a nothing video. There's not really any topics covered. There's no decent attacks covered here. I have kind of screwed up all along the way, but starting to get slowly better simply by spending those tokens. So spend your tokens, make a decision, get going, get yourself into an area of where you can finish the season. I shall talk to you soon. I am Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Peace.